Good morning. I am Day. DAA are my initials. I am in recovery from loss, grief, trauma, and addiction. In my years of active recovery, I have found that upon awakening, it is useful to affirm and devote myself to the me of my recovery, the one that ties all of the pieces together gently, lovingly, and sometimes even fiercely to face each day. With these daily affirmations, reflections, devotions, and meditations, walk with me on the recovery journey of hope, renewal, resilience, and reflection. And remember that you are not alone. Fair use. February 1. Goal. Sanity. Step 2 gently and very gradually began to infiltrate my life. I can't say upon what occasion or upon what day I came to believe in a power greater than myself, but I certainly have that belief now. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 27. Came to believe. I gave lip service to my belief when I felt like it or when I thought it would look good. I didn't really trust God. I didn't believe He cared for me. I kept trying to change things I couldn't change. Gradually, in disgust, I began to turn it all over, saying, "You're so omnipotent. You take care of it." He did. I began to receive answers to my deepest problems, sometimes at the most unusual times, driving to work, eating lunch, or when I was sound asleep. I realized that I hadn't thought of those solutions. A power greater than myself had given them to me. I came to believe. Fair use. Courage to change one day at a time in Al Anon. February 1. I thought that if I stopped enabling the alcoholic in my life, the drinking would stop. When the drinking seemed to get worse instead of better, once again I thought I had done something wrong. I was still trying to control alcoholism and its symptoms. Al Anon helped me to learn that I am powerless. I cannot stop an alcoholic from drinking. If I choose to stop contributing to the problem, I do so because it seems to be the right thing to do, something that will help me to feel better about myself. When I change my behavior, the behavior of those around me may also change, but there is no guarantee that it will change to my liking. Today, I am learning to make choices because they are good for me, not because of the effect they might have on others. Today's reminder: it is hard to stop acting as if I have in the past. Let me back up. It is hard to stop acting as I have in the past. But with Al Anon's support, I can be the one to break the pattern. I can choose to do what I think is right for me. You have to count on living every single day in a way you believe will make you feel good about your life. Jane Seymour. Fair use. Just for today, daily meditations for recovering addicts. February 1. Hardships. We felt different. Only after surrender are we able to overcome the alienation of addiction. Basic text, page 22. But you don't understand, we sputtered, trying to cover up. I'm different. I really got it rough. We use these lines over and over in our active addiction, either trying to escape the consequences of our actions or avoid following the rules that apply to everyone else. We may have cried them at our first meeting. Perhaps we've even caught ourselves whining them recently. So many of us feel different or unique. As addicts, we can use almost anything to alienate ourselves. But there's no excuse for missing out on recovery. Nothing that can make us ineligible for the program. Not a life threatening illness, not poverty, not anything. There are thousands of addicts who have found recovery despite the real hardships they've faced. Through working the program, their spiritual awareness has grown in spite of, or perhaps in response to, those hardships. Our individual circumstances and differences are irrelevant when it comes to recovery. By letting go of our uniqueness and surrendering to this simple way of life, we're bound to find that we feel a part of something. And feeling a part of something gives us the strength to walk through life, hardships and all. Just for today, I will let go of my uniqueness and embrace the principles of recovery I have in common with so many others. My hardships do not exclude me from recovery, rather, they draw me into it. Fair use. Today, Emotions Anonymous, February 1. Reflection for today. We are afraid of failure and also afraid of success. With success comes a responsibility to self and to others. We can best handle success by turning to our higher power with gratitude. We may also be afraid of falling on our face again. What will people think? We may feel we need to live up to some image, but we do not. If we do stumble and fall, and ultimately we will be given the strength at once again to pick ourselves up. We will gain more humility. We will learn from our falling, and we will become stronger and more capable. Meditation for today. May I realize you are with me to help me handle success too. Today I will remember an attitude of gratitude will keep our success in perspective. Fair use. Strengthening my recovery. Meditations for adult children of alcoholics, dysfunctional families. February 1. Gratitude. The ACA program has brought me the miracle of life. I am able to experience compassion, forgiveness, love, and gratitude, the emotions that make my life worth living. BRB 140. Before ACA, many of us were so mired in our dysfunctions that if someone asked us how we felt, we usually just said, fine. We probably didn't even know how to describe our feelings, since many of us couldn't think of more than a few anyway. This was the result of consistently stuffing them in our childhood and adult lives. In ACA, we learn to change our thoughts, to gradually free